is Skye Parrott. I'm a photographer and I'm the creative director and co-founder of Dossier. Nike Italy called me and they asked me to come here and shoot 2 women's sports teams at a really traditional club here. It's a girls water polo team and a girls rowing team. I became a photographer, I think, because my mother was a photographer. So I grew up my whole life. I always had a camera when I was a little kid, but I didn't think that it was what I was going to do as a job. I went to school, I studied political science, and I thought I was going to be a lawyer. But this summer, I was 22, I went to Paris, and I loved it. It really opened up the possibility to me of being a photographer, and working in a commercial sense was something I'd never considered. And I decided I didn't want to go back to school. I love photographing people who aren't models, and athletes particularly, especially when it's people doing something that, well, if it's athletes, they're doing something I really can't do, you know? So it's great to watch the way they move and their ease with their bodies, and I really loved watching this with these teenage girls, you know, because I think for a lot of young women this can be a really awkward time, and I loved it with these athletes, seeing how confident they were in their bodies, and you know, sort of like the team feeling between them was awesome, you know.
Ticking and just talking.
I'd never seen water polo before, and it is an amazing sport. It's I can't believe how hard it looks and so aggressive. I didn't see the girls play until after we'd spent the day with them already, and so I spent the day with them, and they're these cute young girls, and then watching them get in the water, and you're treading water the whole time, and then racing to get to the ball, and then they're dunking each other under. It's incredibly athletic. Rowing I've seen before, I know what it entails. It's also impressive, it's a lot of work. I love the synchronization of it, and the way that people's bodies move with the boat, I think is an amazing thing. I think sports are a great way of getting confident in your body, and this as a teenager is something that most teenagers don't have, you know. So I love the the empowerment of it. I love the clash between these young girls and the sort of tradition in the space. I love the energy that these girls brought in there when you came into the cafe, and they're just incredibly vibrant, and well, they're just beautiful teenage girls, you know. And I think that it added a really nice element, you know, these old guys mixed in with just these incredibly energetic young women. It was wonderful. Moving to Paris when I did was definitely this kind of decision. I was on the path to become a lawyer and to do something super traditional, and instead I just stopped going to school and I stayed in Paris, and I did something that was really a huge risk, and it was a risk that I'm really glad I took, you know. If the question is to get rich doing something, yeah, then making these kind of choices is insane, but if the question is to get to do what you really feel and what you really want, then it's not insane to take these risks, you know.